board game Acquire has appeared on all 3 of our creators' top 10 games of all time lists. But it's been 15 years since the 3 of us have played this game together. Today we'll chat about why this incredible game has taken so long to get to the table, and we'll give you an example of play along with some discussion of the game's strategy. Join our gaming table at Legendary Tactics. It has been about 15 years, I think, since I played this with you guys, and I don't remember the game, but you guys claimed that I had a really bad game.
Oh, it was at the basement of your cottage.
Yes. It was so funny.
It was.
So I guess this is the redemption game for
This
me.
is 100%,
so.
yes. Yes.
Perfect. Well, let's start. So the first player to go in this game is the one who draws the A column first, closest
You're
to the
closest to the A column, so that would be
That's right.
well. Let's place them and see.
3H.
I know it's not me.
Oh, 3H. Not great. Not great at all. Here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
edged Nate out by 1.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Cax wins
I
it.
take it with 3H. Oh, rather
So
ridiculous.
throw these back in the pile, and
Excellent.
we'll draw our hands now.
Oh, we better flip these. Oh, do we have our token? Our
We need our first player
person.
token.
Yes, we
as
do,
well.
just so we know where it's going.
I'll just shuffle these here.
That sounds great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'll get the token out.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to fire it up here with some interest and intrigue in 6B. So,
Excellent. So this is a nicely scripted version of the game. So
Yeah.
far it seems
yeah, I really
pretty
like
clean.
I really like the calculator bit on the bottom of each player track there, where you can just you just type your numbers in for how much you're spending or getting each turn, and it
Yep.
it auto calculates. That's great.
Yeah, you don't have to trade bills back and forth.
Yeah. Randall, to you.
All
Yes.
right, 11I, and there's nothing to buy yet.
There's nothing
there has
to buy
be
yet.
2 adjacent squares to form a chain.
We're
If
gonna
you haven't played
mix
this,
it up with a 2E.
nice. And if people haven't played this game before, there's a handy spreadsheet here so that you can see which hotel chains are more valuable and what
Yeah.
the current cost is. Right, it'll be starting at the 2 value when 2 squares get linked up.
So Worldwide and Saxon are kind of the budget motels, and Continental and Tower are the fancy ones.
And a merger has
boy.
oops, that went the wrong direction there, but I have created Festival. Because it kind of is a festival, yes.
Right in the middle of
Interesting.
the road.
Yeah, middle of the road hotel.
Middle of the road, yeah. I thought
Very
I'd go-
middling.
Exactly. So that's
Interesting.
they start off at 300 each, so that'll be $900. And Flash, it's to you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and for those watching, you do get a free share whenever you start a company. So
Yeah, you
I'll
get
be-
a
I'm already
founder's
at
share.
4 there. So
Excellent, yes. And I can now buy Festival.
You can buy
which
festival shares.
I am going to do. So I will buy the maximum. How much are they going for now, Cax?
300 bones.
300. Okay. So we'll
Whoa.
pass that on to you, Nate. While
I don't know if I'm going to
organize
get
it.
in that game. It's like,
It could be a race.
jeez, that could be a race. Oh,
Yeah, you
gee.
probably shouldn't. It probably won't amount to anything.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's probably going to be a big chain, but
And if any of our viewers are trying to play this, there's a few shortcuts you can use. So when you use your calculator, you put your number in, and if you scroll your screen away, it automatically tabulates. Or you can hit the minus button, and
yeah,
it'll subtract
or the plus
for you.
button if you're
Or the
making
plus button
money.
if you, yeah, which I will be doing very shortly.
Yeah.
So Nato, you went.
Yep.
We're good.
I
Okay.
did not get in on the festival on the Festivus.
Let's
No.
let's make things a little more interesting. I'm gonna get a couple more festival here.
Very nice.
Mm. See, this is where I'm totally squeezed out of this.
Yeah, you probably
This
shouldn't
action.
even try anymore. It's not really worth it.
Yeah.
You've passed it on. You passed the gauntlet, Cax.
I have indeed.
Okay.
And
The other shortcut you can use is when you're hovering over the draw pile. If you push the number of cards you want, so for instance the number 1 on the keypad, it draws that card for you. So just a nice little bonus for you there to speed things up.
Oh.
I'm going to buy 3 festivals. as
oh,
well.
okay. So he's just broken even.
That is still at 300 bones, correct? Yes.
Yep, it's still cheap because the chain hasn't grown much.
Yeah. So we are actually now
Neato as well.
tied, Flash. You and I have.
Well, you should have had the extra bone, or did you?
I only bought.
decide-
I only bought 2 last round. So.
Okay. All right. Could have
Yeah.
been a grave error,
Well,
or just a nice guy thing to do.
exactly. You know what? Sometimes you gotta share the wealth, right? Like I don't want to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, and I'm gonna stand pat for now.
Excellent. Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, I will buy 1. I'll buy
Oh.
a single
So
one.
what are we, 6
Nice.
to... Oh, he just gets a majority.
Yeah.
Yes, he
just,
does.
Just
ekes
stay
it out.
ahead.
So I'll take the baton cax.
Please do. Please do.
Finished. Okay. Placing
Oh,
5.
jeez.
Oh boy.
That is getting... Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna buy
Cax.
2 festivals.
The arms race has begun.
You know what? I'm gonna make it. Let's go for 3.
May as well.
Oh,
Here
you're
we
gonna
go all in. This is could be my doom.
It's a bit risky.
Yeah, you're lucky Cax has an interest in merging it. Otherwise, we'd be just quietly isolating the that hotel. Oh my gosh.
Yes, he's got a
Got
strong
nothing.
stake in merging it.
NATO, just crickets over there, man. No.
I know. I've got nothing that matches anything at all.
Oh, jeez, and another play. So I'm supposing. Well, there's a match for you. A match made in heaven.
There you are. You did
And
it.
I'm gonna go with one of the expensive
Jeez.
lads here. Let's go with
All of my
Tower.
tiles are spaced evenly every other tile. Like it's just brutal.
And I am just
So
gonna.
there's Tower. Tower has been founded. The fancy chain is on the...
I'm gonna buy 1.
Interesting.
Not going all in, eh?
No, it's a little out of the way for me.
It's the problem with those out of the way chains. They can take a while to develop.
Yeah. You have to be
You
a
all
bit.
finished there, Cax?
I am indeed. Yes.
Take
Perfect.
the baton.
Well, Cax, you are gonna like my power play here. 6C.
Ooh.
We just made a ton of money on those shares.
Well, we
And-
did.
And potentially this could be the big end game chain, because it's going to start to absorb all the little ones around it, right?
Yeah, but you don't want that early. You want that. You want to make some money first, though.
Wow.
That's the only snafu here.
That is a
Bit of
so I
a-
should.
Bit of a risky play.
I'm gonna buy some tower.
That was ballsy of you, Flash. I gotta say.
It was indeed.
That's his way of saying that was a bad move.
Yeah, I think we are going to grow into a giant empire of gold.
Yeah, but
Because
not
any
the way you
merger, I
want to.
can sell those shares, and we've gone from what 2 to 4, so from
But you can't
actually,
just
2 to
sell them
5.
any time, though.
so
Yeah, they have to
yeah we
merge.
made $200 per share. We can
Yeah, but you don't get that money.
or no, it's 5 actually.
5. It is
Sorry.
5. Yeah. But we
So
need,
we doubled our money there.
yes,
if-
but we need to merge into a bigger company if we're going to play that out.
Well, I think you can sell the shares at the time of the merger, right?
Only the smaller shares.
Oh, you can't sell the big shares?
Nope, they stay in your hand.
No, they stay in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They become
yeah.
worth more. So you're right.
Yeah.
But-
NATO, is it?
Yeah,
King's
I bought
Domain?
into Tower.
Sorry.
Well, NATO, that may have been a wise move because I'm
That may
merging my
have
third
been.
company. Continental is
jeez.
on the board.
I am setting you up perfectly for those.
Oh yeah. Just a lob ball here. And I'm gonna buy.
Oh wow, look at that.
How many tower did you buy, NATO?
3.
Yeah, I better buy 2 more.
Just to keep your majority stake.
Exactly. So 2 tower, and I got the free Continental. So that's $800.
Yeah, it's a good thing Randall has all those shares that are going to be worth so much at the end of the game.
They are going to be so valuable. Well, in either way, if it is a bad play, I also take Cax down with me. So,
That's true. So
That
we
is
go
so
down
it's kind of guaranteed to be a good play.
I'm happy to shoot up the middle. That's fine.
in a bit of a blaze of glory here. Yes.
Cax, are you finished?
I am done. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
Let's get a little Americano on the board.
Oh, this is where we isolate Randall Cax. We can starve him of cash.
Yeah, that's right. Mind you, I also went in kind of heavy, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm a bit thin myself. How's Flash doing for health?
I'm
He's
going
doing
to
okay.
buy.
He's just bought three more shares of American.
Well, that
so
was that's a good call. That's a real good call.
It's a good move.
Randall, you're
Could
done?
be, but yeah, assuming I have enough money for all
It's
this.
900, right?
Oh, you have 900. You got 25 sitting in the bank there.
Yeah.
Cold hard cash. Oh boy, things are getting interesting. Things are getting heated here.
Yeah. Sorry, we've fallen off here with the. Or did you place that?
I
for
just-
me?
I
Yep, you're up, Nate.
Okay. Kind of gotta.
Yeah, we
with
can
our
do all our
first
banking
player.
after we've passed. So my apologies for forgetting.
That's all right.
1A.
Oh, way off in the
The
corner.
starting tile. Oh, NATO.
I know.
What are you
this
gonna
is what
do,
I'm dealing
NATO?
with. Whoops! I'm gonna buy. So Continental's
500.
trading at
500 now.
500. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
it's a bit.
I'm gonna
piece
buy
of
one of those shares and a couple more towers. So I think that's
Ooh, tie for
1300.
majority. Nice.
1300. I think.
Okay.
It's funny because you sort of read into what other players are buying to see if they're about to merge or to grow a chain,
Yeah.
right?
Let's get
So,
one
Nadine,
going
I
up
wanted
here,
to ask
actually.
you,
Let's get a little
why we
Imperial
haven't played
action.
this game
Imperial assault.
in about 15
Good, so
years
Cax
since
is
all
kind of
three
a
of us
player.
really love it. What's your theory?
Well, I know that Cax was playing it with his brothers a lot, and I'm pretty sure we had played a two-player game once in a while. But yeah, it's been a while since we played it with you. I think there's just so many games and too little time, is what it boils down to.
Yeah. Do you think it's because it's a game from 1964 and it doesn't look that pretty compared to, say, like Cry Havoc or Gloomhaven or all those fancy, shiny miniature games?
Possibly. I mean, I personally don't mind those older games, as you know.
That's true.
But
yeah.
I mean, possibly there. But usually, when we turn up for game night, seeing as we live at a distance, when we did have a game night, we each bring like 10 games, and there's only so many we can play.
That's right, yeah. I wonder, too, in terms of strategy, I'm starting to think that this game might be a little more linear than I'd originally thought. It seems as if there's only one path to victory. Do you agree or disagree with this?
You know what? I would tend to disagree. I played a lot of games of Acquire back in the day. And I know that in this game, things turn out a certain way, obviously, but I don't know if that's necessarily a representative sample. Mm-hmm. I think it requires more play. But there are some general principles that apply. The main one being...
You have to win the majority minority, I'm thinking, though. Like, to me, that's the path you have to take.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to... There's a timing aspect to it, obviously. But if you end up in a chain that ends up growing, the biggest challenge is making sure you have enough cash on hand. Because if you get your money locked into a particular chain where you've overbought, then the problem is that you have obviously cut down on your flexibility on what you can do elsewhere.
Right, and actually, flexibility-wise, the hotels on the edge of the boards have less flexibility. I mean, if you're merging two that are both on a side, that there generally is only one or two tiles that will link them, whereas if you're in the middle, there's multiple ways you can often link them.
Yes, exactly, and that plays into it. I mean, it depends where the hotels are and how far they are apart and so forth, but in general, I wouldn't invest too much in a hotel that's in the middle of nowhere. You're not going to get your money out in time to have an effect. So I think it's more about I think it's just about not overcommitting. And sometimes you can get in arms races where you're racing to be the majority shareholder and you're trying to outbid each other, but you got to know when to hold off and when to keep cash back.
Because
so
you get pot committed where you feel like, oh, I've got 8 shares, but I just need 2 more to become the majority. But by then, that's a lot of shares in one hotel.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot of money tied up because if that hotel gets too big and becomes the one that's gobbling up all the smaller ones around the edges, if you don't have cash on hand, you can't take advantage of that if you've overcommitted. I think that's, to me, if there is, I don't know if it's linear exactly, but I think there's definitely a balance you have to strike between becoming the majority shareholder and going for that, and knowing when to hold back and keep cash on hand to take advantage of opportunities.
Yeah, for me, I just love having a game where you have multiple paths to victory. And in this game, it feels like, I'm doing well with Festival, I'm doing well with Saxon, tons and tons of shares, but I have no money, and as you say. And to me, I should be able to win by having $200 shares suddenly at the end of the game, having lots and lots of those that convert into a potentially winning score, but I just don't feel like I'm positioned to do that. So maybe this is just me feeling like a whiner here, but it feels like the strategy might be a little limited in the game.
But here's the thing, Saxon is one of the budget hotels too. Right?
If so you had it's not going to pay out quite as large.
Yeah, if you'd gone, and I've played games of Acquire, I know in the past where I've over invested, but it's in Tower or
American or something a little bigger.
No, yeah, even better, like one of the 2 luxury hotels, and that is worth it if you can get in good position with those ones. The share price gets up to be quite high, and and if you're a majority shareholder in those ones, the bonus is quite good. But if you're competing to be the majority shareholder in Saxon, for example, or worldwide, that's you might be able to win, but you're kind of over investing in perhaps the wrong chain as well.
Yeah.
It's not to say they can't be valuable and that they can't be the hotel that ends up ending the game, but...
Now, do you think it would destroy the game if, when they merged, the larger hotel chain was allowed to sell, say, either all or a certain percentage of their shares?
It possibly could, because the problem at that point would be, from maybe a business point of view as well, it doesn't make any sense for that to happen. But the other side of it is that, again, I think the challenge of the game is balancing your cash flow, like your cash on hand. And if you give too many people too many options to sell shares when they have, for example, a dominant majority in a chain that they over invested in, it might be kind of rewarding bad play on the part of the player, right? As opposed to, again, just to go back to my earlier point, I think this is a game about taking advantage of opportunities, but not overcommitting to anything in particular. You got to keep some reserves, keep some flexibility, know when to go all in, when to hold back.
NATO.
I'm gonna buy, I think the Continentals are
500 each.
500 each. So I'm gonna buy one of those.
Oh, you're gonna draw even, are you?
And then I'm going to buy into. Oh yeah, you know what? A lot of these are kind of in interesting positions. I'll buy an Imperial, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe 2 Imperial.
2 Imperial?
Because that's Imperials. How much at the moment? 300 each.
Yeah.
So that's
Imperial.
1,100.
Oh, that's a curious purchase. That makes me a little nervous, actually, NATO. Buying something way the heck out in the middle of nowhere.
Imperial's not that much out of the way. Depending on how you look at it.
That is a little curious.
It's a little odd. It is a little odd, yeah. Not going to lie.
Yeah, he's starting early. Well, it looks like it's no threat.
Flash, I'm gonna do you a serious solid here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting American bigger, and I gotta buy some worldwide.
Yeah.
I gotta
Make
get
sure
into
it's the
worldwide.
biggest chain so Rando can get the biggest value out of all those shares he purchased.
Yeah, well, it'll help me
Long
too.
term.
It'll
Long
help
term.
me. It'll help me too. So.
That's kind of you, Cax.
Yeah.
Your thoughtfulness will be real. I attempted to help you earlier.
I know you did. You were.
But based on my faulty assumption, I unintentionally hosed you.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Are you all finished, Cax?
I'm done. You bet.
All right. Interesting.
I find in this game there's some you just sometimes have to like just take a pass on until you get further into the
Yeah.
game. You have
Get
to
them
just
out of
start.
there.
You can't do everything. So.
Yep.
Oh boy.
And,
Oh boy. Things just got real interesting with American and worldwide.
I'm gonna buy some
Wow.
Imperial, and Nate, you can start your turn.
Imperial. Oh,
Imperial,
Randall's
interesting.
he's speculating with
He
NATO.
is speculating.
Yeah, I think Nate's up to something.
He's got a trick up his sleeve or two.
Just back to the question of why we haven't played in 15 years. I wonder too if I remember you used to have this game on your Palm Pilot and you liked the interface, but otherwise playing remotely with this game, there haven't really been great tabletop simulator mods until this one. I actually think is pretty decent, but it feels as if there's been sort of a lack of a really good platform to play this game on. What are your thoughts?
It baffles me that there is not a digital app for this somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find one. Last time I checked, there was nothing on Android. I haven't checked on Apple recently. The mods for tabletop have been not that great up until this one, as you said. It's an absolute mystery to me, and the only thing I can guess is that there's just not. I think these older games require a certain dedicated programmer that loves the game and
Right.
chooses to bring it to life, and it just hasn't been.
Well,
for
and
whatever reason.
I have to say, I have the Avalon Hill physical copy of this game, and I love it. I just cracked it out the other day, and it's got those beautiful plastic towers. It was back in the 80s when they made those, or it might have been actually sort of the 90s when they were just really nice plastic pieces, and it was a joy to play.
Yeah, it's a great game. It really is, and I think it'd be interesting if we fire up another game of this at some point soon, where you feel the same way at the end of it. Because I think it was just when after you play a few games, you begin to kind of get into the
Well, it'll definitely help to remember
mode.
I can't sell as a majority shareholder. That was a big oversight.
Yes, because but I think again, if you allowed people to do that, it would unbalance the play, because then they would have more money, and again, everyone would just have all the money they needed to buy up all the shares they wanted.
Wouldn't make
and
any painful decisions. You would just
there would be no painful decisions. It would all be about just whoever's turn it is, whoever can go last, to buy up the last shares.
Maybe you house rule it and say you're allowed to sell back 1 share, 2 shares, or 3 shares or something. So you could liquidate a little bit of money, but there would be a limit on that. That might be an interesting tweak.
You could. I mean, it's certainly worth a try, but I think Sid Saxon was a very smart game designer, and I would
probably
be very...
tested that. Well, let's throw this out to anyone watching the video, that if you have thoughts on strategy, if you agree with me that it basically comes down to winning majority-minority shareholders, or if you agree with NATO that there are more nuances to the strategy, let us know your thoughts on that in the comments.
Well, he's got America too.
The smaller one merges into the larger one. It's only there if they're equal size, so all that money in Festivus is still locked.
I'm gonna do something a bit crazy though. I'm gonna buy 2 American.
Oh, and take the majority away. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's gonna
Not
cost
cheap.
2, 4, 6.
Yeah, but that's worth the investment.
$600.
Well, Randall, just buy 2 shares back, and
You're totally fine.
they're in the wrong they're in the wrong spot there, Cax.
Sorry.
We're gonna immortalize.
You dropped them
this
in the
mistake.
worldwide one.
Oh, that
We're
was
gonna immortalize this mistake forever, aren't we? need someone to make a good how to play video on this.
Oh, there you go.
Watch.
Good strategy guide.
Oh, and I'm also
Exactly.
going to buy, sorry, I wasn't done. I was also going to buy a worldwide. One worldwide for now.
Nice.
For another $200. I believe
I feel like Cax is inching towards something.
Yes, I think he is. He's
Okay.
You're done, Cax?
Definitely.
I am done, yes.
Okay, and pass it to Nate. The good thing is it keeps the pacing of the video really good when I can't really do much, so keeps the turns moving rather quickly.
I'm just I'm gonna sit tight.
Flash, are you at a single Imperial? And Nate's at 2?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and do. Sorry, here I gotta. Oh, here we'll just grow my little chain over here a bit.
Nice.
And how much money do I have left? Do I have?
700.
So that would get me 2. Oh, NATO, you have 1,700.
I do.
Well, I better get ahead of Randall in worldwide. Yeah, or Imperial, I mean.
Of course you would.
Imperial. Oh, can I afford it though?
Where did kind Cax go?
Yeah, they're 500 each, so
I can only get one. I can only tie Flash.
yeah. No, you can tie me.
Oh, tie
You're already
you?
tied with Flash.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, I will buy one more then. One more Imperial. All right, and now I'm officially broke.
Pass the baton, Randall.
Okay.
So
Oh
now,
boy.
now it's a merger game.
NATO is up.
All right. Yeah, and this is where I think like Acquire kind of suffers a little bit because it kind of boils down to like who gets the tile first.
Right, yeah.
Or which tile, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like whoever gets the key tile first.
There's a little bit of luck, but I mean, how you spend your money and when you spend your money really does determine a lot. And you have to be able to plan ahead 2-3 turns to figure out I'll do this one and then I'll, sneak that out and get an extra share there. And
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but if I I'm back in the game if I can get the right tile draw. But if I don't,
that's what I mean. Yeah, like that's
I'm hosed. But I have given myself lots of options like 2C, 3D, 4D. They all do the job, right? So
All right.
just bought one share of Imperial.
I am going to grow American ever bigger.
Wow.
That is quite large. I would not want to be sitting with no shares of American at the moment.
Hey, but I can trade up 2 for 1.
Only if you have Festivus.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
No,
And American
Worldwide's right close to being merged, so
American is one tile
very
away
affordable
from
shares.
being unmergeable.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh wow, yeah.
3.
And if
6,
5B
7,
goes
8.
down, isn't that Festivus is also unmergeable?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I keep calling it
6, 7,
Festivus.
8. It needs, isn't it 11 or more or 10?
11, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both pretty close to being like the big conglomerates.
So Flash, go ahead.
Okay. Sheesh. Well, we'll just do that. Come on, lucky tile.
Oh boy. Now you can actually lay tiles that would create a new company, even if you can't at this current point. They just go together.
And just nothing happens,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna continue to. Or did you go NATO?
Yep, I'm all done. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna keep growing tower over here.
If there's one thing NATO hates, it's not having any money.
No, I just don't. I have money. It's just
That's what I mean. You'll never go down like Cax to $200.
No.
You like to keep a little something in your pocket. You all finished, Cax?
Rainy day fund. Yeah, you bet.
Cool. Okay.
I just want to watch the timing of my play here. So
The board is starting to get a bit interesting. Oh, well,
Oh.
it's a neutral play there.
Yeah.
yeah, a little bit neutral.
Boy, the mergers may happen
Goodness.
fast and
Something's gonna start.
Yeah,
to
something's gonna explode.
happen
This is
soon.
a powder keg.
let's make it a little more interesting. 10C. Go ahead, go ahead, Flash.
Okay. Oh gosh. I don't really want to build you up anymore.
I know.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Oh, Festival could get screwed here.
Yeah.
Might do.
Go ahead, NATO.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had 5B. That would have been so sweet.
Just drop her in there.
Yeah. Huh. What's the share of Saxon at right now? It's at 6?
2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's a cheap
Yeah,
one though.
600, yeah. I wonder if it's worth getting in on the minority on that one.
Interesting. Did you? Are you going for it, NATO?
No, I'm just mathing it out here because like it's all a merger game. Like it's just one of us is just gonna get toasted, and there's nothing. There's really nothing that we can do about it at this stage.
I have a feeling I think it's gonna be me.
No, not necessarily. I've got some reasonable holdings in places, but it's not perfect by any stretch.
It's funny, most times I remember playing this game, there were always way more mergers at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, we've been dodging around. I'm gonna buy a share of Saxon.
Okay.
Yeah, like we've only had
Well,
one merger so far.
let's
fine.
let's eke ever closer with Continental.
Yeah, this is like the tension building right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Oh
Wow.
boy.
NATO, are you done?
Yeah, Cax
I just went. Yep.
And now
Oh,
it's
okay.
yours.
Oh, nice. Just
Yeah.
whipping around.
Yeah, well, no
Alright,
one has any
let's-
money to spend. So,
Yeah.
Worldwide. NATO.
Sheesh.
my go.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna merge worldwide here.
Worldwide gets
Uh-huh.
merged. So I'm at 4. Flash is at
I'm at
3.
7.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
some welcome cash here.
what was
So worldwide is off the board.
Yeah,
it
so
at for
world-
size?
worldwide is so the size of it was 3, I believe. So
3. Okay.
yeah, so I get 3,000 majority.
Cool.
Cax you get 1,500.
1,500. Okay.
That's nice.
And that's merging into Saxon.
Into Saxon, yeah. So now
Okay.
I think I'm gonna hang on to my shares in worldwide actually.
$1,500. It doesn't go far, but it doesn't really. Yeah, you know what? I think it's probably worth for me to hold on to.
Hey, why isn't it adding? How do you get it to add to the thing?
I'm gonna trade to.
Just type in the plus,
Fine.
the number in the plus.
Oh, there it worked. Okay,
I'm gonna trade 2 worldwides for one.
for one
Saxon.
Saxon.
Oh,
Nicely
interesting. Interesting. Is Saxon untouchable now? 1, 2,
It may be
3, 4,
untouchable,
5,
yeah.
6,
1, 2,
7,
3,
8, 9,
4,
10,
5.
11. Yes, it is. 12.
done. Yeah,
so
Saxon is the
1, 2,
first
3, 4, 5,
conglomerate
6, 7,
up.
8, 9, 10. Oh boy, and potentially
So
American-
there's some tiles that can't be played now.
no, Americans still can be, but one more tile growth.
Yeah, one more tile and Americans locked.
Right. Oh, so others can go into
Correct.
Yes.
Saxon, but
Yes.
Saxon is on the board.
But
until the
Saxon
end.
cannot.
Oh, okay.
It's too big to fail. So,
Right.
so that
Whose
was
turn was that?
Yes,
That was Nate's,
That
right?
was
So
sorry. I
Cax
still have
is
the
up.
opportunity to buy, right?
Right. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to. What do I buy into? Well, I think I have to buy into Continental. That's at size 4, right? So it's 600 each. Ooh, boy. I'm going to pick up 2 of those. And... I think I'll pick up another Imperial.
So
Imperial's at 3, right? So 400 there.
Is it 400 each for Imperial?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
Oh, you money bags, people! You're killing me.
Let's make it a little interesting here, and I'm gonna buy 3 Imperial myself.
Wow. Something's about to happen with Imperial. Did you play Tile Cax?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I played 3B.
Yeah, he added to
Okay.
Festival.
Oh, one more to make that one unmergeable.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna merge it into Saxon.
Oh, nicely done.
I was waiting for the big play there, so
Yeah, and you did it at the last possible time
I
too.
did. That was what I was waiting for.
Oh boy.
So that's what was it was at
It was at 10. It was the maximum possible size without.
10 for festival, so that is worth
So majority
7,000.
gets 7,000, minority gets 3,500,
Oh boy, I got some cash.
and the shares are worth 700 each if you want to sell them or merge them or whatever.
Right. That is for festival.
Which tile did you play?
This one here, I think 60.
6D. Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, so we've got. Oh wow, Saxon is huge now.
Yeah.
So I'm
Saxon is
gonna
massive.
get 4 Saxon shares by trading for them.
Okay, my go.
Yes. Oh wait. Actually, I can buy now, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
So let me just decide what I'm gonna buy.
Now he's
before,
actually got money to
things-
spend.
Yeah, now I actually have decisions to make. That was festival. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I just need to scan the board for a second, see where you guys are at.
Sure.
Saxon. Nate is at 1. Cax is at 0. Okay. What?
The thing is, Randall, that a lot of the shares are really expensive now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem.
Continental. NATO at 7.
Cax
Cax
is at 5. You're a little bit late to
Okay.
get in that race.
Tower.
I'm at
Cax is
5.
5. You're at 5.
No,
Okay,
Cax is
and
at
then-
7 for Tower.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Imperial, we got NATO at 4. Cax at 5. You know what? I'm going to buy 3 Imperials.
You really should have been buying these shares earlier.
So that's is that 400 each?
500 each, I'm pretty sure.
What do we have there? 3
American.
tiles in
Oh no, 400 each. Yep.
400
Okay,
each?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Nene.
1,200.
All right. I'm gonna make an American unmergeable.
American is now its own island.
Yeah, gonna lock that down. So
Oh, this is a twist of fates that I have all the cash and you guys have none.
I bet it's only temporary though. I bet.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna buy. I'll buy 3 of what is that? Imperial or whatever.
Okay.
Mm.
5.
3 Imperial. Jeez. What's that worth? 1,200 bucks? Do you have 1,200 bucks?
I had 2,000. So, oh, actually, I took too much. I spent 1,500. I should have another 300 there.
Okay, I am growing Continental and is staying there. So we're done.
Jeez, and now you gotta look at what's what here.
Yep.
Okay. I've got some tiles that you guys likely would want.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds like a merge.
Do you know how long I've been hanging on to 2C? Been hanging on to 2C for ages.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's funny.
And let's go. I'm going to buy 3 Imperial. And NATO. The conch is yours.
Nice.
So 3 Imperial is 900.
So we'll start up Festivus again. Or actually, you have Festival already, don't you?
I do.
Sorry, we're going to start up Worldwide again.
Nice.
Right there.
Where's Worldwide? Oh, ooh la la.
And I get a Founder's share. Yeah, it's good to hang on to multiple shares of Worldwide, Cax?
Yeah, indeedy. Yeah,
It's
indeedy.
really sweet.
My useless shares clogging up your hand.
Did you go NATO?
Yeah, I'm gonna blow my last $800 on Imperial shares.
Imperial.
8 shares of Worldwide. Wow. And 4 for Cax. Jeez.
Well, there's no time like the present to merge, so let's merge these suckers, NATO.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
So
Bring
Worldwide.
value to my Saxon. Thank you, Cax.
So
You betcha.
I have 8 shares. So what's that?
It was at 4.
Is it 4? It says $4,000, and you get $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000. Okay, I'll have to.
Is it 4?
I get $4,000 for that.
Okay. Worldwide.
And that was Worldwide, and I think I'm gonna sell.
400.
I'm gonna trade mine 2-for-1, I believe,
That's
for
what-
Saxon shares.
That's what I'm gonna do as well. So that will land me.
I get 4 shares that way.
I'll get.
I don't think the Worldwide shares are ever going to be worth more than what they are now. So
No, agreed.
Yep. 400.
dump those back in.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a bit of a nail biter.
Flash is at 9 there. He's really got the market cornered. Okay.
Yeah, and you can buy Cax if you'd like.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Imperial here. I'm just gotta do a quick check. Flash is at 4 Imperial.
No, he's at more. He's stacked them weird.
Oh, okay. 6. Oh, he's at 7.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So if I bought 3, that would actually put me over the top. Let's do that. 3 Imperial.
Oh, that's
That's $1,200, right?
yeah.
Okay.
How many shares of each are there?
25.
25. So there's
Oh.
only 1 share left, Randall. So
Nice.
I am majority shareholder in Imperial, no matter what.
And Cax and I will
Split the minority.
squabble over the.
So that was 1,200.
That's good. I can take a little bit off of Cax there.
Sure.
So nice to trade up and get high-valued Saxon stock instead of just buying them cash, right, Cax?
Oh, geez, I'll tell you.
Sorry, Rand, I'm being hard on you.
No, I traded up for 4 myself.
Yeah,
so
you did. Yeah, that's right.
Did A-okay.
You did a-okay.
Okay. You guys are both tower fiends, right?
Go ahead, Flash. You're up, man.
7 and
Yeah,
5,
we had
okay.
we had a pretty much an arms race for Tower and Continental already.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna have to buy me some Imperial.
Nice. That's ties for minority, right? You've
And-
8 and 8.
That one is worth. It's at 3, so that is worth 400.
Yep.
And sorry, just before you move on, I'm gonna
Yep. That's fine.
see if there's anything else worth squabbling over. Jeez, yeah, you guys really have quite a few there.
Yep.
Tower.
It's all part of the plan. Not really, but
Yeah. We'll say that anyway.
there was a time like at the when the mergers happened there. That's like basically
11.
when we were all waiting for the merger. That's when it really mattered most.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 shares of American.
Of American.
Merkin. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Cax, you're losing majority shareholder of American.
There's not a ton I can do about it.
That's brutal. All right, so we're going to do a little merger here.
Oh boy.
Continental.
Continental is off the board. So they was at 1, 2, 3.
So it's size 6.
Yep.
So $8,000 for that merger for me.
Oh, that was a good one. That was quite good.
Yep, I'll take it.
So that's $4,000 for me.
You get $4,000. And now, how many? How big does the biggest chain have to be? Is it 41? I think. And then it ends the game.
41 over. Yes.
Yeah. Saxon's got to be getting close.
800 each.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'd forgotten about that little.
Yeah.
It would be nice if the scripting told us that.
Yeah.
That's.
But it's tough to code. I would imagine.
So, quick question about.
I'm trading in, getting 3 Saxon shares.
It's at 39 right now.
Oh boy.
So one more merger with any of them will finish it, or adding 2 tiles.
And selling at 6 for Continental is worth $800.
Nice. You are pushing hard on the Saxon, Nate.
I am. Well, it's the biggest chain. Why wouldn't I want to be part of it?
Buy expensive, sell cheap. It's your motto.
So I'm just gonna sell mine. There's no point in trading 2 for 1, I don't think, because they're worth 8. They're worth.
Randall and I are in dead heat for Saxon shares.
Yeah, it's actually I would lose money.
Yeah, you probably take the cash. I don't think it's going to matter that. Well, you can do it straight math, right? And say
5 times 800 is 4,000.
800 each is you're better off selling it.
Yeah, I'll sell for that bit of cash.
Are you done, Nate?
He gets to buy if he
draw
wants.
my tile, and then it's Mr.
Are you gonna buy? Are you buying anything?
Oh yeah, sorry. I need to buy, don't I? How much are Saxon shares here? 900 each?
Yep, that's right.
And Randall is just behind me.
8.
Yeah, I can push for...
Oh, sweet. That's a waste because I'll just buy the next 3.
If the game goes that long, though.
Oh, that's true. Cax could end
Cax could end it right here with me as majority shareholder.
I think he knows that you're ahead of me, though, so he probably wouldn't want to feed you the win.
Now, here's a question. When I end it, do I get to make a purchase on my turn before the game ends?
I
would imagine
that's a good
yes.
question.
Just so you know, Cax, you're probably in second place. Nate's probably in first with all those Saxon shares.
Okay.
But you could probably beat me, so if you don't end
Yes, you can finish your turn, Cax. So
I can probably knock NATO back for you.
I guess
you can, Cax. You can.
6.
You can take you finish your turn.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and I Flash. I hear what you're saying,
Let's
but I think I want
to.
I think I want to put a pin in this.
Let's put a pin in this.
So I'm gonna buy.
It's time. It's time to finish it up.
I'm gonna buy 2 American and eke ahead of Randall for that one. And then for the last tower, how's tower looking here?
You just added 1 though. That's 40, right?
I thought you guys just said that 1 more.
Oh, it might be 40.
I think it's 40, unless NATO added 1. Did you add 1 to the Saxon name?
It doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter, guys. Here, I'll put 5B down, which adds 2. There you go.
Ah, there you go.
All right.
Yep.
So we'll do.
I shouldn't have said that.
So those.
Oh, just
2
giving Nate the
American.
win, Cax.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How's tower looking here?
He knows who deserves it
5.
through
2,
savvy play.
7. That's tower's mine, and then Imperial. 9. Oh, Imperial's already done. 8. Yeah. So I'm just gonna buy the 2 of American.
In that game, that infamous game, Randall, I can remember you went like heavily into one of the chains that was in a great position to merge,
Yeah, and
but it
didn't
was
get the
just
draw.
well, and I think Cax and I also had the blocking tiles, so
Yes.
we just
Yeah, that's right.
sat on them all game.
So that's
Now,
1,600.
do we each get a turn before it's over, Nate?
No, it's done.
It's done as soon as
Cax finishes his turn, and then it's done. So we pay out our the
That's
chains pay
very
out.
convenient.
Well, it's to keep it all fair. I like how you're
Rule
checking.
Check. I have to
You check
check
it, sure. Sure. We don't get to each finish off a turn. It's ridiculous.
Nice.
So
It is
Saxon.
over. Yes.
So I get. So let's do Saxon. I get 10,000 for my majority shareholdership. You get 5,000, Randall.
Okay, not as good as I hoped.
And then 1,100 each
Imperial.
stock. 1,100 each stock.
1,100
for
each.
Saxon?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, not $99.
It activated before I could.
Yeah, I know. So that's 12,100 for me.
Oh boy, Nene. Okay,
My
let's
shares in
Oh, that's
Saxon.
decent.
And then Imperial. I think I just squeezed you guys out for Imperial,
got
didn't I?
8. Oh yeah, Cax and I split the
Minority.
Split the
Minority.
minority. So how big is it? Just 3, right?
3 for which one? Imperial?
Imperial. Yeah, one of you guys must have been
we-
blocking.
So,
I get
Flash
4,000
each.
Yeah, we get 1,000.
One of you guys must have been blocking that one.
Yeah, I had a lot of tiles there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Um,
each one's worth 8 or 400
400.
times 8 is 3,200.
Can't get my numbers to go in.
And I got 5 of Tower. I was sure Tower was going to merge again.
Tower.
I thought we'd pull that one off, Cax.
Where's Tower again here? How's Tower doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Tower.
5. So do you have majority or do I?
I do have majority, yes. So
So that's 7,000 for you, 3,500 for me.
1,000, and with 7 of each, how much is that per
And 700 each.
700 each stock? So that's 4,900 more.
So I get
Okay.
3,500 for that.
Sorry, which one were you guys just figuring?
That was
out?
Tower.
Tower. Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't matter to you.
And how much do they sell for?
700.
Okay, we're down to American. And I believe did I take majority American? I did.
I'm not even in American.
I took American.
I think I
have
remember
6.
Randall.
Yeah,
Randall
you just
criticizing
kicked
me
out,
for
Cax.
not getting into American.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's at 11. Okay. So at 11,
for American.
8 grand for me.
8,000 for you. 4 for me.
And then I have 7 stocks at 800 each. 7 eighths is 5,600.
This is the part of the video the viewers love the best. The math.
Yeah.
And my grand total is 39.6.
Nicely done.
Ooh. Can't get my.
I'm at
46
46.8.
8. Oh,
Oh,
Nene.
wow.
Pretty decent score if I remember correctly.
That's not bad.
Oh, I can't get my thing to add, and I
Yeah.
also need one festival share. How much is festival worth?
Not on the board.
Festival.
Not
It's
on the
not
board.
on the board,
zero.
yes.
Yeah,
So it's not worth anything.
It won't add up. Well, we can math this out if that's the last number you have there.
That is the last one.
So you're at
Try to zoom in
31.9.
No, yeah, I had that problem. Just keep
32.7.
clicking on it.
32.7 is what your final.
32.7.
37. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. There we go.
Yeah. No, you
Thanks
well,
again,
you were
Cax.
at risk of that could have been worse, but
Flash
could've been way
Flash,
worse. Yeah,
I'm not
I-
going to lie to you. I sort of saved you. I had a lot of expansion tiles for both the ones you were in, and I didn't play them.
Oh, nice.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't.
So it could have
I-
been much
It
worse.
could have been.
That's
I could
good.
have. I
Well-
could have blocked you out pretty quick. Yeah.
Well, if you hadn't ended the game, I would have taken the majority from NATO.
yeah.
So you were NATO. You got the Saxon. You eked it out at the last minute. What did you?
It wasn't the last minute. It
What'd
was
you get
well
for that
planned.
one?
I got 10,000. You got 5.
Right. Okay. So I would have been. Up
I would
by
have finished
5,
at
you would've been down by
41.8.
5.
Yeah, like you would have actually. You may have beaten Cax.
I would have actually bought more. Yeah.
No, but then Flash, we
I
would have been
might
in an arms race, and I had no money, and we would have been in an arms race for worldwide or the what was it, Continental?
True. I would have had 3 more Saxon shares to sell.
American.
Yeah, but you
and I
would have got
been-
back what you paid for them, though.
Yeah, I think they only expanded by about.
Yeah, they didn't expand, but the real value was
Three
the majority shareholder bonus, which was a $5,000 swing. So you would have
That's
been
right.
at 37.
And
I would
actually,
have
you know
been at
what?
41.
I might have hosed you, Cax, because
You
I
would have
probably would have bought the American.
exactly. You would have chased me an
Yeah,
American,
you're
and
right.
so yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I could have maybe given Nate a run, but it would have been unlikely. I think he still would have taken me.
Yeah.
NATO, savvy play, buddy. Well done.
Yeah. Well, again,
Tip of the cap.
I think it helped that Cax and I had a lot of interest aligned, so
Yeah.
that the mergers benefited us both, and so we were both pushing for the mergers. You know, and I was actually trying to build out Festival and American so that they couldn't merge. That was my goal, was to
You were
basically
Well, and
lock
I'd
that
set
money
it up
in.
so there were about 4 different ways it could merge. So I figured between Cax and I, one of us would get one of those.
Yeah, but it didn't happen though. That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
I was able to merge at one point, but by then I'd already merged I merged the other 2 instead. So
okay.
I had the choice of which one I would merge.
Yeah.
And I did.
Okay.
I merged the other one.
Yeah.
Oh,
you could have merged American. You probably should have then.
I think I had a 5e at that point or something, but
Oh. That would have probably been a good move then.
might have been, yeah. Either way, Festival I was able to cash out, and Saxon was the one that I had like 9 shares in.
Yes.
So for me to make that the conglomerate and put me well in the lead for majority
Yes.
was what I was going for there.
Yeah, but I had a lot of very cheap shares in things like Worldwide and stuff that I traded
That's right,
up.
yeah.
And that's what, because the game it's about the majority and minority shareholder bonus. Like,
It is. That's the big boost.
Yeah.
Because I really didn't capitalize on that.
yeah.
Well, for a game
Because
from
that's where the game's won or
1966,
lost.
that's pretty awesome. You know, it's still I think it still holds up, considering
Yeah.
it's 19.
It's
Oh, actually,
great.
1964. So that
Yep.
is
Yeah, it holds up really well.
yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, it's taken us way too long to get this game back to the table. Thanks for the game, lads, and also to anyone who's joined our table today. Come again when you can stay a little longer.